Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of our Plan B restart. This is the episode we're going to get trains started and rolling. We're going to bring the temperature up, raise the population, and without further ado, let's start part 2. Now we haven't actually created any of these, and I guess that's probably what I should have done first, but hey, I'm not the brightest guy. I gotta figure out how to make high-tech parts again anyway, so bear with me. We can upgrade all of this too. So let's do that. So we can put down the Mark IIs for carbon. And now we can put down atmospheric condensers galore. Can't fit one there. I can fit one here and here, there and there and there. I'm not gonna lie, that's all I really need. That should be plenty of carbon to fuel that. So we have some extra polymer popping out. So technically I can place one there too. And there. And there. That's technically possible. I'm not going to produce enough carbon to run that. And we need high-tech parts. That's definitely going to be made in a factory. We're going to place one of those down and we look at high-tech parts as polymer and aluminum. Look at that. Mark II depots are polymer and aluminum. So all I got to do is place down a couple more of these. And I will make a new truck for each side. I'm not really producing enough aluminium to make possible what I'm doing. So we'll do a little upgrade here. I think that should produce enough. Then I can place down this for aluminium bar, no problem. Plenty of storage. And I didn't have to delete my track. The only thing I do have to do is add in another truck line just to make sure I'm loading and unloading in proper areas. I want to have more than one truck line. So pull a truck over to this side for polymer bar. And we will not forget to upgrade these so that they can handle the process. Now we're loading and unloading the proper amount. We just need a little bit of the good stuff here. Let's see. We need factories. I'm just gonna make a line of factories for this. I mean, I probably don't need this many of these, so I've produced 130. If I need more, I'll just place another one down later. Run into high-tech parts here. And now we have a line for that. And we'll run that back like that. Alright, we have to get that all the way down to New London. So it's road time. Oh, there's some weird stuff here. What if I wanted you just to be straight? Would you do that for me? Alright. That is going to take a lot of trucks to get down there. So let's try not to go too crazy with them, because we could really burn through some trucks getting high-tech parts down here. I think if I put the high-tech parts there, And then I grab a Mark II depot to store high-tech parts. I get something like that. And I'm not getting enough reinforced concrete. So I need to bump up my transfer a little bit and take a look at my factory. My factory is not receiving enough regular concrete. And that is because there is no mines available to ship said concrete. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this one. Well, these are all replaced. Huh. We're going to find a new place to pull. I thought that would last longer, I'm not going to lie. I truly, truly did. That's one too. That's one too. This one too. I'm not gonna get that last one, but it's fine. That should pull everything I need. Just click and drag this out and get it all producing nice and good. We'll get a truck road going on here. And I need all of this stuff basically right there. Yeah. I have made a mistake. A fixable mistake, but a mistake. We need this refined. There is no point in us overloading a truck network with something that requires 3 sulfur to do. So we can reduce the strain on our network if we do it this way and just turn it into concrete on the spot. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. We don't want to cost ourselves any extra work later, but we also don't want to do this too right either, because then we're not going to want to just dismantle it later, which is what's going to happen. And we want a capacity. Yeah, that's a long trip. We need a lot of it too. I'm gonna do 70. I can get back some Mark II depots by deleting that line. I'm gonna pause everything here, but it's also going to let us do this. All right, so what have we done so far? What do we need to get done? Thinking about the next phase is going to be this greenhouse thing. I'm still trying to keep up with population growth. I have 778 people in here. Not a bad deal to just have it sit the way it is. They don't need these high-tech parts just yet. That's a good thing, because I can barely run them. And I don't have enough trucks to do that any better. For some reason, I also don't have enough iron. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to place this here, 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 and here. And we're going to place a couple more factories for the steel there. And we'll place a few more of these behind it just to support it. Those should all be getting stuff and should be producing. It should get rid of some more of these. We'll place some of these going this way. And just a few more extractors. Just like that. Hopefully we can get this area mined out pretty quickly. We are definitely using the steel bar. That is a non-issue. What we need is to be fully utilizing the concrete. which things are moving a lot slower here than I thought they would be. But that's okay. Also means we are not running any roads. That could get bad real quick because we went from 900 to 700. All right. We need to make these things now, which is mechanical parts and high-tech parts. If I'm not mistaken, we have some high-tech parts right here. If I'm also not mistaken, we have some mechanical parts right here. So what better place to make this material than literally right there? We'll put in greenhouse gas generator. We'll put in its own little storage for mechanical parts, and we'll give him a truck, his own little personal truck. Grab it from here, put it to there for mechanical parts. We know this needs mechanical parts times 3. That's 12 times 3 is 36. We'll need to be running at least 36. Keep that running at max. This is going to feed off this side, so it's going to be perfect. That's going to start making our greenhouse gases. We'll come down here to these nodes here where we've been producing our fluorite and stuff. We'll want a couple more trucks than just one on each of these. Probably a lot more than that. Go for 60. That seems to be a good middle ground, is 60. And as you can see, we have our first greenhouse gas machines. Generators. First greenhouse gas generators. All right, the factory wall has not been an entire success, but I cannot complain about the sheer progress it has made. If I delete this, I can place another miner right here and get rid of that. It'll work. I can start trimming some miners off the edge here. These guys are doing absolutely nothing. Hate to see it. Hate to see the wasted space right here. We can just be mining up with those extra miners. These guys just can't do anything because there's just not enough throughput. We're definitely making the reinforced concrete a lot better. I think the truck line we just put in is helping a lot. Concrete's backed up here. Sulfur's backed up. Reinforced concrete's backed up. We're making the greenhouses gas stuff. It is almost done. We need 0.05 degrees. Raise this temperature 1 whole degree. And now we have the rail stop, and the train. I don't remember what it said in the update about this. I think we just unlocked another one. Wait, yeah, we unlocked 2. We have metal waste, waste disposal, and recycling now. I guess that was a population thing. I don't think they expect us to grow the population faster than we would that, but I bet you that also means that waste disposal is now a requirement in the town. Insufficient city waste disposal. That hurts. I have to be able to make that first. Plenty of greenhouse gas generators coming in. The rail stop, it did not appear in here. So the update, I believe that it is the same. The trains are also going to make their own stops. We don't have to place the rail stop, we just have to place the train. It's way easier, much better. I love it. We want to start making these as soon as possible. Best way for us to do that is the same way that we're making reinforced concrete. We need to make railroad. So that is going to be perfect. We just have to increase the amount of concrete we have coming in. To do that, we're just going to smudge the numbers here a little bit. Now, I don't need a ridiculous amount of these, but I do need them. So we need to find a way to pull some excess from here for the rails. I'm going to place 2 in because that's what I want. This is going to here. We want to increase our our abilities here. We have concrete coming in from down here. Increase that a little bit. Means we got like 200 coming in. These aren't producing a lot. I don't even think I need this many trucks. Get rid of at least that many, right? I don't know if it's because I can't run the concrete or the sulfur fast enough. I hate doing this. I hate that this is a thing that I have to do. But if it's not, then I'm literally going to be setting these factories up non-stop all day. It's going to be really annoying. And it just doesn't seem like I have enough of these. 30. I have 180. Need 180. I'm transporting 200 now, so that should start backing up. These are producing the rails. We need trains. We need high-tech parts and mechanical parts. Where is it that we have high-tech and mechanical parts all in one location? We have high-tech parts. We have mechanical parts. All we gotta do is get this, or I should say this, from here to here. But look at that. We already got that. So all I gotta really do is plop down a assembly plant. I'd like to say that this was on purpose. It totally wasn't. But it's going to work out really nicely for me. And since that goes straight into my inventory because it's a crafted item, I don't have to put an output for it. And everything is rolling smooth and beautiful. We haven't started using enough mechanical parts for me to worry about needing to do anything with that. We're probably not going to be using the trucks too much anymore. It's going to be an all train world most likely. But yeah, let's put in our first train station since I promised trains in the last video, and this video is running on to be about 58 minutes so far for recording time. I wanted to get through what we've already done so far as quickly as possible so that I could get to this point and actually give you guys some trains. So I specifically picked this spot because of how far the aluminum was. We need it down here. We cannot be making all of our high-tech parts up here. It would kill me. So we're gonna run some trains. So the first thing that we really want to do is find a nice location where we can just run everything. I need polymer for most of the aluminum stuff, but that kind of just runs itself, so I don't have to worry about it too much. So I'm thinking if I do right here, so if this line becomes what it needs to be, I can run my train in just like this. Give it a loop. There we go. I'm not going to worry about how the train works too much. But I do want it to come down in a straight line if possible. I guess that's as straight as I'm going to get it, huh? Well, that is, that's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen the way you wanted it to, game. And I've broken my road. Alright, let's do this properly. How are we going to get this down here? We're going to take it right here. Take it straight up here. And I'll bring it down dead beside the road. And I think continuing it on straight is not a bad idea. We'll run it through here. We'll take it over. Right there looks good. We'll bring it straight through and we will give it a little turn. Alright, they have to have loops on the end. I don't know if I explained that, but a train has to be able to move forward always, so it has to have a loop on the end. I was using a bunch of different styles. I liked this one a little bit, but this one just has some finickiness to it. So I don't know what happened. I was using it, and all of a sudden the train just wouldn't do anything. I couldn't set a location. I guess it was too sharp of a turn or whatnot. This is making it way easier. It's a different design. I tried a couple. This one just seems to use the least amount of rails and the least amount of space, so I chose it. What we want to do is we want to put in a couple of things here. We need to put in a waste disposal, and I need to actually put this in here. I don't have any waste disposals made. I need to actually inset this one, so I'll set that there. That is my new supply depot. I'm going to keep the old one in for now, but we need certain materials. We need reinforced concrete, right? We need oxygen. Those are the two big ones right now. We need to delete this, and we need high-tech parts. Would be another one. All three of these are going to be needed, so I'm going to keep a thing here, and I'm going to feed oxygen, reinforced concrete, high-tech parts. We'll feed them all in one location with trains. We'll get rid of the road spaghetti. I need to get waste disposal out. So that's going to be one concrete. That is so simple. Assembly plant here for the waste disposal. We need to find out what we need to make a recycling center. It's high-tech parts and concrete. I don't believe I have high-tech parts being made anywhere near concrete, so that sucks. There's not even a sulfur node up here, so I need to transport some high-tech parts here. Wow, I could have made it easier on myself, couldn't I have? Run the train back here. We'll run it down. Just keep catty cornering it until it makes sense. That works for me for now. Run this straight. And that's a train. Now we need to get concrete, or we need to get the rail to somewhere with concrete. The game says something confusing about this. So you're only allowed to have one train and one material per stop. It said, I guess it said that before when it had stops. But now that it only has this, it says nothing about it. But basically, a train can only move one resource. So you can't really just make one train go pick up multiple things. You have to have individual trains for everything. I wish that it wasn't like that, but unfortunately it is. And high-tech parts here, that's one too. This will be our production of recycling centers. I will get a train moving down here ASAP. Slow the game down. We are wasting a lot of time and everything just worrying about this. We need high-tech parts to come all the way down to here. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. It's telling me no. I wonder why it's telling me no. Is it because of the awkward angles? Maybe if I put the thing here. Oh. I guess I've never actually tried to do this without a loop, but it's not going to do it until it has a loop in it. Fair enough. I mean, that's what you require, isn't it? I'll just put that in there. Screw it. It's not that important that it's perfect. I only have 14 trains to work with currently. my train manufacturer has run out of required materials. Let's give that a few more trucks. Ah, when you forget to upgrade things, you get problems. And we're going to delete this and delete this. Delete this. We'll get a few truck stations going up to here for mechanical parts. Alright, where did I have the other thing of mechanical parts going? Why'd I have 2 truck lines going? Oh, that's gonna hurt my head. Wait, why? Making carbon. Making polymer. I'm sure it'll come by later and bite me for it, but... Oh. I think I see it. Right here. For mechanical parts. I think it's making these. That makes a whole lot of sense, actually. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. We want high-tech parts down here. We don't need a lot. 1 train will do. 1 train's gonna be 44. That's gonna get our recycling centers going. And we're gonna watch our train up here. There he is. Too high, lots of cars. He's gonna come all the way down here. It only cost me 1 of these bad boys to get 44 going that long distance. And you guys know how much it cost me to get high-tech parts down here. 1 per truck. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. We're gonna watch him load one more time, so let's get up here at the truck station and wait. There he comes. And here he is getting loaded by the multiple drones. I don't know why they're emptying out the facilities first, but, you know, whatever. As long as he gets loaded, that's all that matters. And there he goes. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. It's already running kind of long because it's a catch-up episode, but is what it is. I'll cut out a lot of this anyway, I guess. But as always, you guys have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. If you want to see something different or wanted me to play a game, go ahead and write down in the comments, and I will get back to you guys. Bye for now.